Well, this is the student welcome and brief induction session for the postgraduate forensic mental health program at UNSW in the discipline of psychiatry and mental health. And that's our little banner at the bottom, which we've just developed recently, celebrating 60 years of psychiatry and mental health at UNSW. This is obviously for term 3, that's starting imminently this year. I don't think we'll need all the time we have scheduled, but feel free to add questions in the chat. And I can't see them while I'm presenting the chat, but Lee, Andrew, or Tessa, if you want to jump in at any point. So I'll just start with a welcome from myself and from Associate Professor Andrew Ellis, who is online as well. We are the two academic program directors for the Forensic Mental Health program. So I'm also the head of the discipline of psychiatry and mental health, and this is our flagship. Can I say that? It's our only postgrad program, but it's still a flagship. Forensic mental health program that I think must be somewhere in the region of running for 15 odd years, I think now. It's well before my time, and I've been here for over 10 years now. So in addition to my role leading the Masters and the other components of the program, head of the discipline, I'm a forensic psychiatrist. I work clinically for Justice Health and Forensic Mental Health Network and lead their forensic mental health research program. So I'll now let Andrew jump in and just introduce himself. You might not be on screen necessarily, Andrew, but are you happy to?
Yep, no, well, that's all right. People can just listen. I think I've taken myself off mute. Yes, so welcome everyone. So as Professor Dean said, I think it is in fact 15 years that the course has been running now. I think we started it in 2007. And it's had, it would be into a couple of hundred graduates now, I'm pretty sure. So it's been one of the high performing postgraduate courses in the medical faculty, and it's really crucial for the development of the workforce and research in forensic mental health. So I'm also a forensic psychiatrist, and my main job is as the clinical director of the forensic hospital in Sydney. So I have an administrative and clinical role there, and I also have a private practice where I do mainly medico-legal work and work for justice agencies. I hope that you enjoy the course. I think it's proved very useful for people who are going off to work in the forensic mental health arena, and or indeed people in general mental health areas as well. And we have I think, take advantage of the broad range of students that you'll study with from different backgrounds, and also the broad range of lecturers that we have in the course. We've got fantastic lecturers and also our academic consultants. So I think I hand over to Lee and Corrie now. Would we play this YouTube video?
I've been asked to play the welcome message from the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health, so I might just play that now if I can.
I'll stand down while you do that, Kimberly.
Thanks, Lee.
Hello and welcome to UNSW Medicine and Health. My name is Professor Vlado Perkovic, and I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health at UNSW. It feels like only yesterday when it was my turn to come and study at university, and I remember my first day very clearly, and I remember some of the challenges, really just understanding the scope of what's available, let alone participating in it. I'm sure many of you will find the same, but hopefully you'll also be very excited by the broad array of opportunities that you'll have, not just through your studies, but through the other activities that are available to you in our faculty, Medicine and Health, and across the broader university. Our faculty prepares people for a whole range of different roles, some in direct clinical care, others involved in management or even leadership of health across states or countries. In addition, some people get involved in industry or a range of other roles, and a few even come back and work with the faculty at our university or with others in education, research or other activities. So I don't know where you're going to find yourself in 20 years from now, but I very much look forward to hearing about it, and particularly hearing about some of the impact that each of you will have through your careers. At UNSW Medicine and Health, we're committed to preparing our students for the future of health using a collaborative, community-focused framework that is targeted to improving life for all. Our faculty has a long and proud history in medical and health education, and it's one of the top 50 medical schools in the world. Our vision is to improve health in Australia and globally by developing highly skilled, patient-centred health professionals who will be the health leaders of tomorrow, and that, of course, is you. Since our first students commenced in 1961, the faculty has welcomed individuals from near and far to benefit from the educational opportunities to support their transition to the workforce. We want to ensure that you're equipped for the health challenges of today as well as tomorrow. For you, studying with Medicine and Health will prepare you with the essential skills and the clinical experiences that you'll need to become a professional clinician, an innovative researcher, or one of many other professions that we prepare people for with globally recognised qualifications. Finally, I urge you to embrace the opportunities to get to know your university as well as your classmates. It's important that you feel a connection to your university and to your fellow students, whether that's by engaging in university life on campus or online. Welcome to UNSW Medicine and Health. We're delighted to have you join us.
Okay, that's the Dean's welcome. So Lee, I think you are next in line after the Dean.
Thank you, Kimberly. I probably won't introduce the course components because we did that in the welcome video that will be uploaded to Moodle. So I don't want to bore the students with that information twice. But my name is Lee Knight. I'm one of the academic consultants on the course, along with Corey Goodhand. My background is I'm a clinical nurse consultant in forensic mental health and also a senior lecturer at UNSW. I work with Professor Butler on a clinical trial looking at violent male offenders and trying to reduce violence with those offenders. And I've also got a private practice where I do also, like Dr. Ellis, but probably not as good as him, medico-legal work and provide treatment to a range of patients. I think the main things that have changed this trimester that Corey and I wanted to remind you about is the FMH email is no longer active. So all inquiries have to go through the hub now. Obviously, you can still contact myself and Corey, and we prefer email or SMS. It takes us quite a long time to respond to messages through Moodle. It's quite a clunky process. Also, just make sure you familiarise yourself with the course and how it works. So there's 10 weeks of lectures, there's 10 quizzes that you need to do, 10 online quizzes. There'll be 8 forum discussions that you have to be involved in, and you need to attend 2 of the 4 collaborative sessions. And we've never found a very good way to explain how this works. So basically, a collaborative session runs on 2 weeks of the course, and they run on a Wednesday at 8 p.m. and a Saturday at 4 p.m. And in that week block, you have to attend one of those collaborative sessions, either on the Wednesday or the Saturday. And then at another point in the course, they run again over a week, which is Wednesday at 8 or Saturday at 4, and you have to attend one of those as well. So all up, you have to attend 2 collaborative sessions over 2 separate weeks. And we will post a discussion that we're going to talk about for that. I'm hoping that we will get you the head judge of the drug court to lead a discussion on the drug court and the innovations around that. That's still to be confirmed. If we are successful in securing that, that will run on the Wednesday evening, and we will record that, and there'll be no collaborative session on the Sunday, but we'll keep you informed as the course progresses. Corrie sends her apologies tonight. She's unable to join us, but Corrie is looking after the Administration's Institutions and Services course, and I'm looking after the Substance Use and Offending course. And just support-wise, I know Tess's online Tess supports Corrie and I in the delivery of both courses, so you may well have some interactions with Tess. She's a great help and great resource for us to have on board as well. So just want to introduce you to Tess, and that's all from me.
Great, thanks very much, Lee. I might just put up the last slide. These are apparently useful links that we've been asked to provide. So I just wanted to, this presentation, these 3 slides, and obviously the session's being recorded, and Marcel, perhaps we could just make these 3 slides available to the student group as well. Or add them to Moodle so that people can access these links, but there's links for general student information, for accessing My UNSW, the hub, which Lee mentioned, is where you go to make as a student to make any kind of inquiry now. There's resources at the Academic Skills site, and IT support if you need it, as well as assistance if you need it, using Moodle, which is the online platform that we use, of course, to deliver the program. And then I might stop sharing. That's all right, so we can come back up onto out of that. And Tessa, do you, Lee just introduced you, do you want to say hi, because you're on camera?
Yes, hi, so I'm Tessa Dawes. I am a forensic psychiatrist also. I've only just recently qualified and also just recently went through the course as well. And I have a bit of a legal background as well. I've never worked as a lawyer, but I've just been admitted as a lawyer, gone through that training. So a bit of experience in both areas. I'm very happy if anyone wants to reach out to ask questions directly. If you're on the New South Wales Health Directory, you can find me there. I'll include my email though with some of the on Moodle. But mostly I help out Lee and Corrie, but also very happy to be contacted directly too.
Thanks very much, Tessa. Lee, do you and Corrie put your contact details, your preferred email and mobile number on Moodle? Is that the best place for students to go?
Yeah, so in week 1, when week 1 kicks off, we will post our usual post asking you to introduce yourselves, your background, and what you're hoping to get from the course. And we'll also include our contact details in that introduction so that you can find where to contact us. And I believe that our contact details are in the course outline as well, so you should be able to find them in there. But we'll make sure it's definitely in week 1 for everyone.
Fantastic. Well, I think that was the sort of extent of the information we wanted to convey this evening in advance of Monday when the term starts. Any questions at all? Please feel free to post them. Any questions or comments in the chat? I'm happy to address them now. Or yeah, feel free to switch your mic on and just ask. It's a relatively small group, so feel free to do that.
Sorry, Kimberly, just to interject, I've now opened substance use and offending, so that should be visible in Moodle for all students as of now. Just uploading the welcome video once I've edited it. Fantastically.
And Corrie let me know that her course is also available online. There are just, I think, 3 topics, 3 weeks where there are materials that are just being finalised, but otherwise the course should also be available online. So yeah, let us know if you're having any problems accessing that, but they should now be both available online. No questions? Great. Thank you very much, Tarina. We're very happy to have you. Hope you really enjoy the program. That's great. And yeah, I guess if there are no other questions or comments, I'm happy to close this meeting. A brief introduction. Hope to see you all in the course of the program. And have a good evening.
Thank you, Kimberly, and thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Welcome.